Growing up, you try to figure out what floats your boat, what you're going to be passionate about. And I still didn't even know if I was going to be passionate about cooking. I grew up in the restaurant business my whole life, tried like heck to get out of it in college, and then realized that my brother and I wanted to do something together, open up a restaurant. One of us had to learn something about food. So I went to CIA in New York and used that kind of as grad school. And literally within a week of being there, I knew I made the right decision. I absolutely loved it. I didn't want to do anything else. I had that excitement. I've never really had it. And I hated books. And when I looked, I'll never forget, I was looking at a Charlie Trotter cookbook, one of his first books. And I'm like, you can do this with food. And it was just I knew it. When you get when you really like somebody and you get that kind of tingly, and you're nervous and stuff. I had that nervous energy with that. So it was I knew it was the right thing. I mean, it was a lot of hard work to get to this point, but I knew that at the end of the day, it wasn't about a paycheck. It was about making people happy. And then, after school, I took the trash out in a lot of restaurants. I lived in Spain, New Orleans, New York, blah, blah. Worked for incredible chefs. And then, made my way back to St. Louis.
We've been struck so much by the chefs that we've talked to. You guys work so hard.
I always hear that, but you know what? I think in life, honestly, I don't care what it is. You guys, filming and whatever the case is, I think if you're truly passionate about what you do, it's a tireless end. And it's not even work. It's kind of it's always on your mind. You always want to make yourself better. And so it is a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work if you love it. So, if you want to truly, make an exceptional experience, and it's, of course, going to take a lot of time and work. So I think that's with anything in life.
From what we've seen, the chef community here, you guys are so supportive of each other. Is that
right.
Unique to St. Louis?
It is. I mean, we're all still crazy competitive. I mean, don't kid yourself. However, we all have each other's backs. It's kind of a village, mentality. It's we all need each other. And it's this hasn't been a destination spot. And we've always raised the question of why. I mean, there's so much incredible things going on. So we have to be our own cheerleaders. It's never one person, never two people. It's everybody, and everybody kind of beating those drums. And the cool thing I think about St. Louis is it's so unique. All the restaurants are unique. I mean, there's so many buddies that are doing incredible things, and everyone's different, and no one's doing the same thing. And it's real, it's tangible, and it's here to stay. It's so cool to see people now come into town, and they are absolutely blown away with what's going on. We just want to get people in the doors. That's it. That's what it's about. And it's not in a competitive way. It's in a unique way. You want to make people happy. You want to be proud. Serving I just got this incredible pig yesterday. I've never even used it before, and we got it for this Kushan event next week. It's called a Wessex Saddleback, and it's from Flint Farms in Ruthville, Missouri. The pig's just not around in the country, and it's so special. And it's in our backyard. It's how cool is that? I mean, I don't have to travel 800 miles. Yeah, it's in my backyard. And I got to pick it up yesterday in Kirkwood train station. That's real stuff, It's not this process, and it's all these farms around us. It's incredible what's going on in St. Louis. So, yeah.
Have you seen the city change since you first got
I have. I've seen a ton of change. I've seen a lot of people taking a lot more risks, and a lot of customers taking, going on for the ride. It's like anything in life. You really want to get people's, when you first date or you want to be a friend with somebody, it takes a while to get their respect, and that's what you're doing with the guests. You don't want to just piss on all the walls and say, look what I can do. Who cares what you can do? It's about making people happy and making an experience. So it's not about you. And it's one thing, taking over this restaurant really made me realize the patience, and it was never about me. It's always about the customer and evolving and taking them on a ride and educating them, and you educate yourself along the ride. So it's cool.
So how did you work your way up to becoming one of St. Louis's most well-respected chefs?
I don't even know if that's the case, but we've been around for 10 years, thank God, and people still come and see us. And I mean, it's not the point of like or dislike or whatever. You just want people to respect you. You work hard, and I think that's what St. Louis is really doing. It's not you're not trying to impress people. You impress people by doing the things that you truly love and believe in, and really setting a tone and the discipline behind it. And that's how you garner respect and that kind of thing. It's not something that you buy or it's on eBay or it's instantaneous, And that's why I like doing things like, charcuterie, stuff that takes so long, and there's no really sure result in it. And you have to take a gamble, and you have to take a chance, and it's nerve-wracking, and you have to kind of treat it like a little child. Like, you in a garden. We have a garden in the back. It doesn't always, produce fruit. I mean, that's why they call it farming, not harvesting. If it was harvesting, everyone would be doing it. It'd be easy. It's not easy, and those are the cool things that kind of develop this whole town and everyone.